Today I'm working on my Chrysler 300. It's a 2011 Chrysler 300. I have a coolant leak in my reservoir tank. So today I'm going to be replacing this reservoir for the coolant. The reservoir has a hairline crack at the bottom. When I had it checked out at the mechanic, it was just an expensive job, so I'm going to try to do it myself. It's just a tank that has two hoses going in, one at the top, one at the bottom. It's held in by two screws, two 10mm bolts. So I'm going to pull this one out and put this one in. While I work at a tech school, so got some information and some instructions from some of the shop teachers. Main thing we got to be careful of when we do this whole job is air. Air in the system makes it kind of hard for the coolant to go through the system. The other thing, what should happen is, if I was just replacing this, if it was all right, if it was holding everything, I would have to drain the system of coolant. So the system is kind of already drained to a certain level. And you got to remember, here's the engine. This component, I'm actually doing another job too, but this component is actually higher than the engine, so most of the coolant that would be in here is out. This might be a little bit leakage. I have put a pan underneath. I'll show a picture of that to catch anything that might leak out. Like I said, the main thing is going to be air. We're going to try to keep away from. So what's going to happen is I'm going to try to take this hose off and put it back on the new one right away. All right, and the bottom one, take that hose off and put it on the new one right away, and then reinstall everything. So trying to minimize as much air as possible. Next is getting this old reservoir out. Okay, she's out, and as you can see, you'll find that there's just a little bit of coolant in the bottom of it. Just very little. Okay, so pulling it out, we gotta take out this hose and this hose. Alright, and clamp it to the new one. These we're taking them out. Right? We're taking the hoses off the old one. So we're gonna, take the clamp off. Maybe use a screwdriver to push the hose off a little bit, and be careful as we take it off of one and put it on the other. And that's our coolant reservoir tank installed.